I'm the head of centre of Springvale Nursery Centre in Saltcoats. The nursery services children from Ardrossan, Stevenson and obviously within Saltcoats, and we provide service for children 0 to 5. Each child who attends Springvale Nursery Centre under 3 unit is a child who is referred by another agency, can be health, social services or psychological services, and that's to do with the needs of the child and the needs of the family, and again how vulnerable they are within their family home. Once a place is granted, we then work very closely with the family, the child and the agencies who have been previously involved with this family, and we work together to provide a service to meet the needs of the child and the family when they're at their most vulnerable.
How are you? How are you today?
They come along for a pre-admission visit. They would meet myself and their key worker, and the key worker would start at that point building a relationship with that family. Once they're actually in and we start building a relationship, which can take a bit of time, we will then, again through individual planning, plan to meet the needs of this particular child and family. And that can start off by the key worker doing a lot of very individual work with the parent and the child together on their own within our parents' room. It could mean that the parent is coming in to the playroom to monitor staff and look at role play, how staff interact with a child. They then pick up how they can interact with a child.
I'm a parent at Springvale Nursery Centre in Saltcoats, and I've got a 2.5-year-old little girl. Good, yeah. What again? And I didn't know how to play with my daughter. That's going to sound stupid, but I did not know how to play with my daughter until I started to interact with her in here. I get embarrassed to play with, we tot on the floor to crawl about, but I love it.
Fishes.
We plan a lot of different activities for the children in the under 3s. We plan weekly and we plan daily with the children. These activities are geared towards what the children are actually learning and what stage they're at that present time, and then we plan for their next stage of development. We have 2 rooms at the moment within the nursery. We have a smaller room and we have a bigger room which we do loads of kind of different creative things with the children, lots of art activities, lots of things that are in the child's level as well. You see there's a lot of floor activities that the children can get involved in.
We don't have a formal curriculum like we have for our 3 to 5-year-olds, and it really is about experiences and discovery and investigation for the children.
Hello Mikey, how are you? How are you today?
It's not just a case of the children are in the room and you let them play. They really are playing with a purpose. So all the very basic things that we're doing with children are providing opportunities for them in terms of literacy, numeracy. If we are having a tray with foam, shaving foam on a table, when the child is making these marks in the foam, these are the very skills that they need to have to be able to write. So the very big up and down movements and circular movements, that's what they need. But they're doing it in a very fun way. They don't realise it's about writing, but that's what it's about. And just all the things that they're doing in terms of sorting and matching, all the all the things that are in the room, that's all the basis for our early maths skills as well.
Emotional development is a big area, and so is social development, and having these children in from a very young age, we are implementing social skills and helping their emotional development, which makes them develop into a confident learner as they progress through their years within the nursery.
The benefits that we get as a member of staff is seeing the pleasure in the children, seeing them enjoying these activities and seeing them actually having a chance to have fun. A lot of our children don't have these chances at home and they don't have the opportunities. And to actually see a child go from being a child that's been very quiet, maybe very withdrawn, come from a family where, they are quite withdrawn, and then just seeing them actually being happy, starting to enjoy themselves, starting to explore, that's a great feeling for the staff to know that and to see that as well, and see the progression, to see them moving through, and to actually see the family as well moving through the different stages and starting to get involved with other people and other children and other staff as well.
Within the nursery we have quite a high level of children with additional support needs, and in order to meet those needs and the family's needs there are various ways that we use to ensure that they're being met. Before some of our children with additional support needs even come to nursery, there's a high level of interagency cooperation and working in meetings. Now there could be some complex additional support needs. It could be cerebral palsy, it could be Down syndrome. But to enable those children to come into nursery, there may be a requirement for staff to have additional training, and health staff obviously would provide us with suitable and adequate training to allow us to bring these children into the nursery.
We provide a lot of groups within the nursery. At the moment we've got 3 groups. Sometimes the parents don't get involved with them straight away and it'll be a lot of individual work. We spend a lot of time bonding with the parents, getting to know them and them getting to know us as well.
I'm a mother at Springvale Nursery Centre and my child is 2 years old. I used to make all the excuses under the sun not to go to the parenting group. Didn't want to go, just didn't feel, I didn't have the confidence to go.
2 flour and 1 salt. Right.
The nursery staff managed to get me going to the parenting group. It was really, really good because it helped to build my confidence, and also there's other mums there that you can just sit and have a chat to and talk about all different things. They also help with skills with playing with the children, and obviously having 2 kids it's difficult to spend one-on-one time with them. Coming in here I can do that. The kids enjoy it, they think it's brilliant, especially like they're getting to spend time doing different things with their parents. But since coming here I've found things have got a lot better for me.
The nursery here has been really good at helping me and my family, because before I had nothing, but now I've got so much. See, when I first came in here I was a bitter, twisted person. That's going to sound really horrible, and it is. But see, with the staff help, they've changed me as well, and I'm now more confident.
Through parents groups and parents workshops, they've started to make friendships with other parents and have the understanding that they're not the only person who has this problem or has this issue with their child. There is other people out there. So it is building up a community within the nursery and accessing resources.
Communities now are quite different, and many families don't have the kind of extended family support that we have, so they are reliant on what is in the community, and I think that is something that we do have to work towards. I mean, I think for the parents who have access to this nursery it is seen as a community support, but there are a number of parents out there who don't access it but may not meet the criteria to be a referred child but need some support, and I suppose that's where we go next, is looking at how a centre like this can have a much wider community role.
The best resource you can possibly have is your staff team who are well motivated, well trained and eager to meet the needs of all these children. On top of all of that, and we need a holistic approach to working with our young children and families, are our colleagues who are in health, social services and any other agencies that we work with.
In my view it's an excellent nursery because the staff are warm and friendly. The children love it here. There's a lot of activities for the kids to do. There's also a lot of activities that the parents and kids can get involved in together.
Gently down the stream. If you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream.